There's so much talk at the moment about the upcoming COP26 Global Environmental Conference, and that's as it should be. But it's high time we had a global discussion about cleaning up the digital environment too. Like many of you, I've used social media since there were social media. They bring some great benefits, among them the opportunity to collaborate with people far and wide. But there are some real downsides too. If we don't handle them correctly, they can quickly morph into anti-social media. So how can we as individuals help to create a more constructive, instructive, and healthy digital environment? There are some practical steps we can take. Number one is engaging our brains before our thumbs, recognizing that we don't have to have an opinion on everything. If I have a view, it'll be more persuasive if I think it through and present it in a calm, measured way. Very few arguments are won through coercion. We'll clean things up in the digital space if we're wary of social disinhibition. Psychologists have found that people lose many of their normal inhibitions online. We need a new commitment to a very old rule. Tweet unto others as you'd have them tweet unto you. Even strong disagreement can be handled with respect. It will also help our online discourse if we avoid hashtagism. Now that word means different things to different people. I define it as a mistaking of social media comments for real-world action. Adding a hashtag to a message about an issue isn't the same as actually doing something about the problem. Sure, we can't be activists on every issue we care about, but we can at least bear in mind that talk is cheaper than action, and opinions are less weighty than experience. We can also clean up our digital environment by avoiding narcissism. In the cybersphere, we access products and services in an instant with a click of a button. But it's very easy to fall into a self-obsessed mindset where everything revolves around me and my needs. One study involving thousands of US college students found that levels of narcissistic behavior rose markedly in the early 2000s. A major contributing factor was the rise of digital communications and social media. It's important too to remember that dissent is not disloyalty. Someone can sincerely disagree with me without wishing to malign me or hurt me in some way. And if we're serious about creating a healthier digital environment, we'll learn to avoid intellectual fascism. Some people seem to want to deny everyone else a right that they insist on for themselves, the right of freedom of speech, as if their opinions are the only ones worth sharing. One last thought here. Our digital world will be a lot healthier if we remain wary of the so-called wisdom of crowds. The fact is, and history bears this out, crowds often get it wrong. Mass innovation is a great benefit of the digital experience. Mass indoctrination, though, well, that's another thing. When it comes to the digital space, we all get it wrong sometimes, just as we do with the physical environment. Cleaning up our physical space will require an all-out effort from every single one of us. And the same is true with the digital. And we can make a start on both today. Thanks for watching.